Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. I hope wherever you are that you were safe in the snowstorm that half of the country got this weekend. Um, Wisconsin got buried. My part of Wisconsin, I don't know, I'm really bad at guessing how much we actually have, but we have a significant amount of snow outside. And like the news all day yesterday was just all the people skidding off the roads and other scary things happening on the road because people forget how to drive every year. And even when you know how to drive in the snow, sometimes it's still not safe no matter what you do. So be super, super, super careful as we go into winter because you never know. Sometimes you can't see the ice. Sometimes you can't see, how frozen the road is, and just always be extra, extra careful. But so yeah, I think I talked last week. When did I stream? Friday night. The snow did ruin. I had a cool gig lined up in the northern part of the state for Friday night that I got to do last year, and I was really excited to do it again. And the weather said no. That was the correct call because I either would have not made it home safely, or I would have made it home safely but been incredibly stressed out the entire drive. Because it would have involved either driving home at like 1 in the morning on Friday night or driving home in the snowstorm on Saturday. And then I also didn't go home to see my family yesterday because, hey, little gamer lane, what's up? Because it was just spooky outside. And so yeah, Friday night I streamed instead. Yesterday I played too much Stardew Valley yesterday. I've been going really, really, really hard on plans lately. I have been stupid busy. And I was bummed that the snowstorm ruined everything. It didn't ruin everything. We got to have Friendsgiving on Thursday, which was a freaking delight. I talked about that on Friday. It was wonderful, and it was like perfect. It was exactly what I needed. But then the snow ruined every other plan I had for the weekend and has kept me stuck in my house. I spent literally all of yesterday on the couch, and I can't remember the last time I did that because I haven't had time to do that. And it was so nice, but it was one of those days where like I have to remind myself that total rest days are not bad, and total rest days are a good thing to do sometimes, because like by the end of the night I was like, oh my god, I played video games all day. That's all I did today. I played way too much Stardew Valley because I started playing on my Switch again, because I hadn't used my Switch in a really long time because I was still playing Animal Crossing later than everybody else, but I eventually drifted off of that too because I got sad playing alone. So again, when the update comes out, all y'all gotta play with me. And then but I miss playing on my Switch, and it just been kind of sitting there, and I was like, what if mayhaps I try out Stardew Valley on it to see if I like it on the Switch as much as I like it on the computer. I actually have a mobile game too. The full game's available on your phone if you need to enable that addiction. And then the first night I started my farm, and I played for like 2.5 hours. And then yesterday, so I've just been playing. I have like 20 hours in a new farm already that I just started. And then I've been playing a little bit about that Vivarium XR game that I mentioned. I think I mentioned that on stream on Friday. I think that's when I bought that game. Super fun, super cool. Also very easy to just like lose time in. And then last night we had a 7-player game of Supermarket Together, and I thought Lane was gonna not be our friend anymore because that would have been deserved for a little while there. If you've never played Supermarket Together, it is free. You can give it like $5 to get hats and some dance moves, which I did because I wanted the hats and the dance moves. But it's super fun. It helped that I was the one that got to put people in prison. Yeah, so if you're the manager of the store, if you're the person who creates the game, you do get the ability to put your employees in prison. And they have to click a certain number of times to get out of prison. And the default is that to get out of prison, they click 10 times. But Lane did discover that you can adjust that and was making our cherished beloved friends click 100 times to get out of prison. So, my partner specifically was jailed many, many times. All right. Did my starter... Yeah, you were being bullied like a little. Like a little. All right. So, here's what I have done. I put like a teeny, teeny, tiny amount of work into this before stream because I needed to think about it. I did download us a girl because sometimes it's easier to build and test stuff when you have a sim in there. Also, I was talking up how the axolotl, if you zoom in and out on him, he gets a face, and this one doesn't have it. So I'll have to figure out, I wonder if it's only some of them, because it's definitely worked before. But anyway, I downloaded, I took her from, I was just like on Lil Simsy's gallery, and this is her original like legacy sim, and then I just kind of like updated her a little to fit the aesthetic of a person who owns a paint and sip cafe. She was real cute, so I didn't like change her face or anything. I just changed her outfit and her personalities and stuff. So yeah, so here's where we are. This I don't think we touched this too much last Friday because we kind of finished it. So this is the cafe area. I did activate the fish tank, so you can see it now like in motion. I have to decide if I want this to remain a full-size window or not, because the bubbles kind of cut off at a weird spot. So it might be nice to just have a window that's like this. That's a little smaller. This is 3 fish tanks combined, so there's like a shit ton of fish in there. You don't have to do that. Is that a salmon? And a largemouth bass? I don't remember which one that is. Oh, you know what? I think that's the dine out pack, because it's like the fish in that tank are like fish you could eat. Whereas the other 2 tanks are like guppies and discus and stuff, and pretty fish. So anyway, I wanted to show you that's what it looks like when once it's stocked, and you can only do that once you're in live mode. So yeah, so our girl's testing out our little... I can't believe I haven't done this before. Like, putting these together, that's such a cute little workstation. Oh, she's gonna paint. Oh, she's gonna do it. Girl, what's your art skill? Do you have any? Yeah, so she's like... Ooh, she's bisexual. Good for her. Oh, wait, she's... Okay. Mostly into women. Will accept a man if that's all there is. She's got like tons of personality traits because, again, this is like Lil Simsy's like 20 generation legacy or something. Yeah. Bye, Panic. So I did not earn her any of these bonus traits. I just downloaded her because I needed a testing sim. Oh, she's a pro gamer? That's awesome. I love that for her. Bisexual pro gamer. That's like a whole type of person. Yeah, you like painting, girl? Yeah. Do it. This is just you. Yeah. Does she have any painting skills? Oh, so she just started. Okay. You're gonna go for the big one right away? Okay. Anyway, we're not really gonna play because I want to finish building, but that's our girl. Her name's Piper. Again, I didn't make her. She's Lil Simsy's build. I just needed somebody. Could you look less ominous just staring at the door, please? This must be like the welcoming, because the thing's not open yet. So, okay. Anyway, so last time we built this little bedroom and office space. So I went with the like elevated office. which I'm still quite happy with. And I think putting it against the wall was the right choice. It was originally against this railing. I think I like it here. These shelves were the right move. It's kind of color drenched. It's kind of got like the green everywhere, but I like it. I'm very into like deep green and pink together. And then Velveeta Fan Club saved my ability to use this version of the painting because it matches the door. Yeah, this room was kind of a joint effort with me and Velveeta Fan Club, who helped me make a lot of decisions. So I was thinking, I'm not sure, well, Lane might be interested in this. I was thinking of ways, so all I do is Sim stream, right? That's all I do on mine. I play other games with Lane, but on my channel, all I do is play The Sims. So my like collaboration invite ability is limited because this is all I do. So I was trying to think of some ways I could get my friends involved on my channel, even if they're not like diehard Sims players. So I was thinking, I thought it would be fun, especially because everyone else is a big fan of the lore. I don't do too much lore building in The Sims. I thought it would be cute if I had people, either, you know, you could just like make up a story for me and then I design a build around like the lore of that character. Or if you are a Sims player, like somebody could build a household. So like one Sim or a family of Sims and a family of Sims with their pets or whatever. And then I have to do, like, I'll make a build around that family. So you can either create like, I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. But I thought that would be one way to like involve other people. And then if you wanted to be on the stream, you could come on the stream too, or I could just build and yap. But I thought that would be a cool way for other people to contribute to my streams. Be so careful what you ask for. Yeah. Trust me, I have already, I am concerned. I do have one, my redeems are interior decorator. There's one where like you can pick an item or a color or whatever for me to base the next room around. But I thought the way my collaboration idea could step that up a little bit, if we did something like, obviously because you could either upload, like build a sim or a family in your own time and then upload it to the gallery for me to download, or someone could come on my stream and use Parsec to like control each other's computers, and do it that way. That's also an option. So I don't know. There's thoughts. I was trying to think of ways, because I only play The Sims, so there's not that many ways I can get people involved. And I would like to get my friends more involved in what I do, even though I know that comes with some serious Cozy Gremlin related risks of how that might go. Actually, I think I want to try. This whole bedroom was basically high school years stuff. I used so much because it just is so pretty and cohesive. So today, we'll see if we finish them. I want to finish the pottery room that I still kind of hate. And I think I'm just going to have to be okay with hating it a little bit. I think you know how some apartments just have like a weird, it's technically a 2-bedroom apartment, but it's like a weird room at the end. Maybe it's just the weird room at the end, and that's where she keeps her stuff. And that's fine. I wanted some surfaces, because I want to put in... Oops! No! I want some little, like, maybe bookshelves? What kind of bookshelf options do we have here? But I also, I sometimes just like to put like little cabinets or whatever. Oh, you know what might work? Hold on. Book nook, mayhaps? I'm really excited. I have some tea. I have the lemon loaf tea today. Oh no, that's not gonna fit in there. That's like way too tight. Oh wait, where's the Okay, Cats and Dogs has this cute. It's like weirdly. Hold on. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, lemon loaf tea. I think it's still like a box Layton got me. It's really old, but it's fine. Um, Cats and Dogs has this like corner shelf that I always really love. I think it's under storage. What the heck? I swore it was that. I swore it was that pack. Um, because it's like vaguely it's called like my parents something. My parents knickknacks. I knew it. Where is it though? Where is it? My parents. Why is it doing this? It is like a corner shelf that takes up a little bit less space. I feel insane right now. I know you're in here somewhere. But I feel like it's got like lighthouse decorations or something on it because it's from the Cats and Dogs pack, and that whole world is like lighthouse themed, kind of. What if... Did it come with Cats and Dogs? I swear it did. There it is. There it is. I just think it takes up... It's like a nice corner spot, even though it's like weirdly boat related. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's always boat related. Dang it. Hi, Moose. What's up, pal? My sweet pally boy. What's up, Stinky? Oh, this one could work too. Although I wish it was the same on both sides because it really only works as a corner one in one direction. And that's no good. Corner garden plot. Oh, that must be debug, but I like that. Moosey has entered his menace season, which is where he knows there's snow outside. And so approximately every 30 minutes, he's like, dude, I have to go outside or I'm going to pee all over your house. And then I'm like, hey, is that true? Is that true? Or are you just going to eat snow? And he's like, no, I have to do it. I got to go outside right now. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, big man. And then we go outside and he's like, psych, I just want to eat snow. Which he can do on the balcony. We don't have to go all the way outside. I don't have to get my existence covered in snow. He could just do that on the porch. And he says, nope, I gotta go outside for real. His insufferable boy era. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the eternal disclaimer because I do not want the universe to hear me complain about my dog. I am really lucky that I have a almost 12-year-old dog who is in really good shape to the point that he can be a total pain in the ass. I hope he is a pain in the ass for another 3 or 4 years. That's the official statement on that. But man, is he a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, I like this. Could put some stuff on it. I never know. I tend to build this exact hallway in a lot of builds. And then I never really know what to do with them. Get a mirror in here. That could be cute. And then I just like build myself into this corner. Ugh, you're so low to the ground. You wound me. That's really pretty, but it does not fit the vibe at all. There's people yelling outside. People are always yelling where I live. Okay. And then we could put some... Hi, Casey Emerson. How's it going? Casey Emerson's sister got a new puppy. And it's making me very, very, very jealous because it was her sister's second puppy of the whole year, and I want puppies so bad. I just need to do it. It's one of those things where like the timing is, here's the thing, like the timing will never be right. I just have to do it. Puppy 2 never loves the snow. I love that for Puppy 2. It's one of those things where I've had like so many chances to get another dog. And every time it's been like, well, you know, like the timing's not really right. And here's the thing about life is that the timing's never right, ever. And I just need to make it work. It'll just be like a little complicated for a little while, and I don't think I'd regret doing it too soon. I just need to do it. I specifically, here's the thing though, I have a type of dog that I like. I like a big black fuzzy dog, like fluffy ass dog. Like Moose is half Newfie and half Collie, so he's just a fluffy menace. And that's the kind of dog I like. And I still don't know what I want to put in this corner. What am I doing? This takes me forever. And I'll like go on Pet Finder and I'll put in all the specific things I want in a dog, right? Put in all the like big, black, floofy, good with other dogs, good with kids, because I don't want kids, but I want a dog that can do therapy work. I do want a potential therapy dog. And then it's like, cool, we got you. And then what happens is these rescues, like, I don't want to bag on rescues, but like they lie. Like they put completely incorrect dogs in this description, because it's like if a dog is I saw one today that was a dog that was completely white, had literally like one black spot on one paw, and they put him under like black dogs. And like, you know, that's not what I want. It's already, don't cloud the, like, black dogs already have a really hard time getting adopted. So I was very annoyed about the like clouding of an already difficult to find homes for kind of dog, because like that's a big fluffy white dog. Like that dog's gonna get adopted. My sister adopted puppy number 2 before Thanksgiving and a full week business trip. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm always gonna have some kind of travel coming up, and that's always what it comes down to. I feel like in like early winter of next year, I've really got to think about it. Were you so excited about the National Dog Show winner being a big black dog? Yeah, Belgian Shepherd. Oh my god. Her name was Soleil, I think, right? I, in college, worked at a dog boarding facility, and we had these, oh my god, big, beautiful Belgian Shepherds that would come in. Oh, I loved them so much. They're such pretty dogs. Okay, we're doing our little hack here, where you put stuff on a shelf next to it, because stuff is not going to clip properly on this one, because I made it, oh my goodness. I have ruined everything here. Okay. Because I downsized the shelf, it's gonna not put things where I want them to be. So you gotta want it. But anyway, yeah. Don't put a golden retriever in a black dog search. It makes me crazy. Again, I freaking love golden retrievers. That's not the problem. The problem is that dog's already gonna get adopted. Don't need to. This is not gonna work. I think I'm wasting my time. I think I need to just. Oops, I didn't want to get rid of it. I think I just have to make it its real size. But it's just so big. I guess I could put a plant under it. Something could go, or like a shoe rack or something. I think that's just gonna be way more trouble than it's worth to do what I'm trying to do the hard way. Alright, hold on. I need to take a sip of this delicious lemon loaf tea because it has finally stopped steaming. Oh, so good. My partner and I have drastically different ideas of when you should drink tea. And I have weenie baby taste buds that hurt if I drink things that are too hot. I'm like very temperature sensitive. And Lucas will only drink things if they hurt his mouth. So I don't like it cold, but I need it to not hurt my mouth. Oh, you know what I want? I want one of those like Zen trays. Yeah. I love a little peaceful corner. Oh, I also need to put some kind of... This might be a good spot for that lighting that I wanted to use in here, but it didn't really fit. Look how like vibey it is in there right now. High School Years has these pretty lights. Yes. Yes. What? Actually, hold on. This wallpaper is from Lovestruck. So did we get any cute overhead lighting from Lovestruck? That is aggressive. That looks like a weapon. What is that? Flower light. Oh, maybe like from the bottom up. I bet it's if you're looking at it from the floor. No thanks. Oh, I forgot about this ceiling light version of this. I always put it on the wall. I love this too, but it's so low to the ground. You have to like use the really tall ceilings. And that makes your... Like this one almost touches the ground. Because you have to have the tall wall height, and I just don't like how that looks. It makes your build look crazy from the outside. Because like right now, I think I have short wall height. Yeah. So like just to see it. So ugly. It's so weird. I see people use that mostly for super like modern builds. I don't know if I like this. I feel like it needs to be something round. I'm gonna spend the whole stream on this little corner because I don't really... Unfortunately, I've saved the stuff I don't want to do for last. Casey Emerson, I'll give you like a little tour in a minute. Oh yeah, they do have the... Is that kind of the same blue? No. This is. Right? It's kind of that like darker... No, that's not either. It is so bright in my living room that I feel like I actually need to like go close the blinds or something. Oh, cute. I can put something on the bottom. Cute, cute, cute. Let's put a little guy down there. Not much fits down there, though. I feel like I use my go-tos way too often, but they're go-tos because they work. Gang, I'm working on this commission today, and I'm disrespecting some of Disney's most beloved independent properties. I love that. For you. Oh, is it your, I don't want to spoil it. Is it for Cozy Gremlin? Is it that? I won't spoil what it is, but I can't remember if you've talked about it or not. I feel like it needs a rug or something. I wish this came in better colors. It never really meant. I always just use it if I needed to look kind of like rustic. It reminds me a lot of those just like old woven rugs. The people, at least in the Midwest, would just keep in like their entryways because it kind of didn't matter if they got a little scrungly. Hold on, I'm rearranging. One of my couches has a broken board in it. So suddenly, I don't know when it happened. But now you kind of like sink a little if you sit in the one spot. I keep saying I'm gonna buy a new couch when I move because I don't want to move this couch. And then me moving keeps getting pushed off, and I'm kind of not interested in dealing with this couch anymore. Even though I love it, it was like it has served us so well. But it is dying. It yearns for the sweet release of death. So, okay, Casey Emerson, here's what we're doing. Oh, you bought yourself a new couch? Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace, I think is where the couch you went with me to buy. I think that's where I got it. I can't remember if it was that or Craigslist. Yeah, when Lane and I lived together, we needed a new couch, and I found one, a huge 2-piece sectional with 1 million pillows. It's a big red couch, for like $300 or something. And Lane and I, that was the amount of money we could pay for a couch. A combined, each paid $150, and then we got a big couch. And I at the time, oh man, how long have we had this thing? It was probably 2019, I would guess. 2018, 2019. I don't remember. We've had it for a while. I think it was pre-COVID. I'd have to think. I believe it was 2019. And I was still like a little bit afraid of, I mean, now I've driven across the country a million different times, but I was still concerned about driving anything other than my own car anywhere. And I was like trying to find a friend to drive a U-Haul truck for me, and nobody was available, or nobody was comfortable driving it. And I was like, you know what, I'll just do it. Like, this is the last thing I needed a man for. This was obviously pre-Lucas. This is the last thing because I was only asking like my male friends, not because they're men, but because like I assumed my male friends had more experience driving a U-Haul, because the people I knew that had done that were all men. And I was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to do it. And Casey Emerson drove in the U-Haul with me as my emotional support while I was driving this huge truck down our very narrow, there are parts of our city that are like very narrow old streets, and with people parked on both sides. And I feel like it was October, so there wasn't snow, but it was like, maybe there was. I don't remember. I don't remember when we bought it. Anyway, this couch has served us well, and I feel like I'm ready to enter my. There was definitely snow. Okay, I thought maybe I was making that up. Like I was inventing stories about how we walked uphill both ways in the snow or something, but I was pretty sure it was like a little shitty outside. So yeah, we've had this couch, and it's finally kind of biting the dust. And it's a big red fluffy couch, and I feel like I'm ready for my living room couch to be a big yellow couch or like a big burnt orange couch. But the problem is I've kind of decorated my living room around having a red couch, and so stuff's gonna be wrong. So I have to think about that. And then Moose has put a big giant hole in my pink velvet couch in my office that I got in 2021. I think that's when I bought that. I bought it when Lane moved out. And then I converted her bedroom to my office because I work from home. Orange would be an easy color swap. Yeah. Honestly, yellow almost could be too, because I have a lot of yellow. I have a lot of gold in my living room. Yeah, I'd have to. I'm looking around right now, trying to change. Oh, best viewers stream boo. Hell yeah, get out of here. Yeah, I don't know, but my next office. I think I talked about this on Friday. My next office, when I do move, like I want like a really comfy green velvet couch, or like imitation velvet. I think it's hard to find real velvet now. It's like a microfiber couch. But the one I bought is definitely more of a decorative couch. My friends sleep on it sometimes. It folds down into a futon, but it's not really the best for sitting. Mostly Moose uses it. So I need to do some research. But again, it's just one of those things that, like, if you want to buy a good one, it's like money. I should look at Facebook Marketplace. I am so pro, not like, even like financial aspect aside, I'm really in a place where if I can avoid buying brand new stuff and creating more waste of things, I would love to like give somebody's couch a good home. Because I just feel like the world is no good. We're making too much stuff. So if I can save a couch, perfectly good couch, from a landfill, or prevent myself from having to deal with a brand new one, I think I'm in favor of that. I just gotta find the right one. How did my lamp end up out here? Get back in here. But unfortunately, furniture, even used, is money, and my laptop is trying to die, and that's money, and my other laptop is trying to die, and that's money. Everything is money. And I got like a pretty nice raise at work, and now my health insurance is going up, so that's money. So kind of like negating the raise almost, which whatever. We live in an awesome country. Anyway, I've just talked about couches for like a long time. Let me show you what we're doing here. So this is gonna be my little paint and sip cafe with an apartment on top. So out here we have a sitting spot on the porch, and then you come in and you've got a little sitting spot in a bay window here. You've got a little workstation with some computers. You've got another workstation here, sitting spot, 2 bathrooms. I did keep both. I almost got rid of one, but I thought they were both cute, so I kept them. And then here's the functional cafe part. Little coffee shop, bakery situation. And then she can, the lore here, I don't do a lot of lore, but sometimes I need a little bit to tie a build together. So the lore is that she's also a ceramics artist. So she makes her ceramic stuff upstairs. This room's not done. And then she sells them downstairs in her cafe. And then here's like the little paint part of the cafe. So it's like a little artist cafe where they can come drink coffee or write or work on stuff. Yeah, I was excited about it. Oh my gosh, I stayed with a ceramics artist. I was on tour in October, and I was my halfway point between. So I live in Wisconsin. We started in Boulder, Colorado, and the halfway point is about Omaha, Nebraska. It's not exactly halfway, but it's close enough. So on my way in and out, um, I stayed at the same place in Omaha, Nebraska, and I stayed with a ceramics artist who was like, the first night I got there, I'd never met this girl. So if I'm traveling alone, I still very much do the Airbnb thing because I am so cheap. If I can find a woman with pets to stay with, I feel safe. That's my gauge. Is lesbians with dogs is like top tier Airbnb safety spot for me. I will accept any woman over a man. Just if I'm with myself, like I'm a young woman who's traveling alone, I'd rather stay with a woman. And so if I have other people with me, I'll consider a hotel or something nicer. But when it's just me, I'm like, I don't care. I need a safe bed to sleep in, and ideally like a creature to pet while I'm there, and then we're good. And I stayed with her, and the first night I got there, we sat on her floor and just like talked for a couple of hours. Like we had been friends who hadn't seen each other in a really long time. She was so cool. So if anybody ever is in Omaha, Nebraska, and needs a recommendation for where you should stay, let me know, because she was amazing. What do I want? I feel like there's a thing from... Do I have any packs on right now? It was Grange Mudroom. It's this cute little thing. I love this. Like pop it up a little higher. Just goes above. It's such a nice little thing to put above a door. Okay. I do fear I'm gonna have to do something with this ceramics room that I hate. I don't know how else to arrange this. I wish it was flipped. I wish this was on this side. Because can I kind of do... Okay, we're gonna do more of what I was doing on Friday, which is where I just like move stuff around repeatedly until I don't hate it. That just seems so... This is such a big piece of equipment that it just seems so claustrophobic no matter what I do with it. And it's just a long, weird, skinny room. I feel like I want this to be more centered. Well, let's see. What other colors does this come in? I kind of like the blue one. But the room's green. So maybe we have to do the pink one. And then that's kind of like her bedroom. What colors do you come in? Oh, they could all match. I will say I'm definitely guilty of, like, I've been making with the exception of that campground I made, my builds lead very feminine. I feel like I should try something else sometime. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I like the idea of this being against a wall. But like... What could I put here? Honestly, I don't hate that if I put something behind the shelf. It's not a good use of space, but if I did something like this. I think that's my favorite way I've had stuff in there so far. Can I get like a rug or something? Oh, I could put that mudroom kit in there actually. Do you come in a ooh, pink. So it's kind of her, it's cramped. But it's gonna be no matter what. And then we could put up, let's see. Let's see. I don't remember what really came with what art came with the businesses and hobbies pack. Oh, I didn't use this anywhere yet. I love this. I would put that in my real life house. I think we're gonna use it. And then maybe get like something tall here. Jazz. Oh, ska. Lane, they got ska in the game. Let's see. Ska in the chat. Wait, I need to look at your trumpet emoji real quick. Oh, it does change. I was like, I can't remember if it changed direction or not, and I thought maybe it would be funny if you put it in front of the shrimp. So it was like the shrimp was playing ska. Whoa. What is this? Could put another... Yeah, it doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Is there like a gold? That's technically gold on the side, I guess. Just trying to fill some vertical space here. Now it's missing something here. So maybe that is... Do you come in the pink variety? Ugh. Hold on. Oh, there is like a little, yeah, paint cup or coffee cup. It's technically for painting, but I think it's okay. We can fake it. Are there any... Or maybe her ceramics book? No, but she might put that away. And then it won't, it could be like a half-finished pottery thing, too. Or... What if we did... Here. I don't necessarily want the pink one. Get out of here. Give me different color one. Well, let's see. Maybe something like this. And then can I put a plant in it? I don't know if it'll work with this being up. I could probably fake it. Let's see. What do I usually put in these things? Too big. Oh my gosh, I have totally put something in these before. Why is this? Oh, a little shroom. It also doesn't have to have something in it. It could just be like a work in progress that she's got sitting there. I would just like to try it. Rude. Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do, but that's okay. Yeah, these seem to only want to go in on the ground. So, but I could just put another like potted plant on there. It just needs some height there to balance out this. I'm gonna save, because sometimes I remember to do that. Okay. And then... Oh, I like this one. So pretty. I don't know why it's refusing to... Did I accidentally turn off? Oh. Oh! I know what I did. That's why nothing was doing what I needed it to do. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again then. Well, maybe not. Because I guess I don't really know what I'd put in it. Yeah, stuff wasn't sizing up like I needed it to. There we go. Okay. That was my fault. I did it. Okay. Give me one of those like little flower bushes. Come on. And then we'll just like maybe just go one more up. And she's got like a little flower bush in the house. It's probably clipping through a wall. No, we're good. I think that's cute. So it's kind of like it's in one of her planters. Balances it out a little. Okay. Now we gotta figure out what the heck to do with these walls. I'm hating this less. Sometimes you just gotta lean into the weird shaped tiny room. This was originally maybe gonna be a guest room or a kid's room, so I don't know what I would have done for that. Oh, hold on. I just spilled a little bit of tea. Like a goofus. Also, I'm gonna take a sip, so I'm gonna mute myself. Alright. Thanks for hanging out on a Sunday. I feel like I usually stream on Sundays at this point. That's kind of one of my usual days. As usual as it can be. I was so unavailable in November. But I do not have that much going on in September. Or September. Oh my god, December. That's how much I need a break right now. I was also too busy in September. I literally just, but this happens every single year. I'm just so stupid busy from like September to December. And then it's January and I take a very intentional break in... Oh, this fits with the room colors really nicely. Could go on this wall. I take a very intentional break in December or January. Actually, how much art did we get with the Love Struck pack? Because that could be... These don't really go together. And I like this because this wallpaper is from... Yeah, what if we did... Well, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Ooh, street planners. That would have been really cool in my, that flower shop build that I did. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I wish I could size it to the exact size of the wall. That's actually really cool. I think it actually goes up the side of a building in the world that one comes with. Oh my gosh, look at all these super cool. Dang, I wish I could use these in the house. These are really fun. Super cool. Alright, well, they're just gonna be a little mismatchy, and that's fine. So what else? Oh. Oh, the bisexual snake lady. I still haven't found a reason to use her. I do love her, though. Oh yeah, these are all the paintings of, like, the half-naked people. Hell yeah. Love that for her. I mean, this girl is canonically at least bisexual, I think. I think we discovered. Whoa. Sometimes they put, like, actual cool artwork in these things. What's the difference here? Oh, it's one, like, slightly darker. That could be pretty. I think I put her in the flower shop that I built. I think she was, like, the main centerpiece in the entryway. Alright. All things considered, how much I hated this before and didn't know what to do, I think it's okay. I think it's in a place where I can live with it. Her little ceramic studio. Oh, do I have room for... Oh, I should probably... I think what I said I was going to do was just, like, put down a bunch of stuff and then arrange it today, and now it's today and I need to do that. Let's see. I don't want that color, though. So we'll do... Alright, so if we can get something centered on here. Here. Then we know... Oops. This one's gonna be really hard. Because I have the walls all funny. Okay. So then we know he'll fit here. This guy can go here. Do they fit? Raccoon is a little off. How about this? I think that's better. These two could go over a little more. There we go. Does it fill with the cups when I make it live mode? It's supposed to come with a bunch of cups. I don't know why it hasn't been doing that. Okay. Now we gotta do the same here. Although, like, the top is honestly fine. Well, let's see. Let's move this over here. Let's know that we want this to be like in line. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Okay, this one's gonna take some experiments. Experimenting. Okay. Do that. No, you stay over there. And then I gotta move this table a little further away. It's making me crazy. Like the 2 candle ones come over here. Oh, that's not even at all. This needs to go over here. Alright, we're getting there. These need to be spaced a little better. There we go. That looks like a nice like work in progress table of stuff she's working on. Alright. I think that's our ceramics room. Oh, you know what I didn't think to put in? Well, it doesn't matter. I was gonna put in like a sink or something. But it does not matter. Alright, I think she's cute considering how much I was regretting to. This whole build has been a lesson in, hey, sometimes you just gotta do it. Because I was gonna scrap the whole thing. Saves the game. How long have I been streaming? Has it been an hour? It has. Alright. I think it's missing a plant too. I'm going through some real trust the process energy right now. Yeah. Sometimes, listen. Sometimes, man. Okay. So else gonna be a little plant. Because we always need more plants. Alright, she's cute. These all have the correct lights in them. This room still feels a little bit dark. Like I could put something else over here. I don't know. I mean, I could do... This could get its own little overhead lamp. What if I made it smaller? Could make it a little one. That could be cute. Alright. That corner just felt a little dark. Like this lamp wasn't enough. We've arrived at the thing I don't want to do. Okay. Wow, that one light was powering the whole thing? Are you sure, video game? Look at this wimpy ass light. You don't do anything. I do... Hold on, let's take a moment to appreciate like the different shadow changes though. There's a lot of things that are broken about The Sims, but the lighting is so cool. When they get it right, they get it right. Like all of a sudden you've got shadows over here. It's very cool. Okay. Oh, I wish this was shorter. kind of lights do we want for the kitchen? I also have to decide exactly what I want to do for the kitchen. So I'm kind of thinking it goes like this way. Well, I want there to be a real dining area because I tend to just do like an island and sometimes a dining area, but the dining area is like really small. I kind of wanted there to be both. Let's see. Why are all these lights so wimpy? Even this one's like not very good. Why is it so dark in here? Ugh. Okay. So I don't know. I have no ideas. Well, first of all, we need some kind of like console table at the entrance. We need some kind of like cutesy, thinking like a record player. Oh, I just got really itchy. I think I'm allergic to winter. I've been so itchy, and I know it's just probably that my skin's dry, but in my head I'm like, no, I'm allergic to winter. Do we get an all brown version of this? Why not? For why? Oh, we also need to make this match. Even though black's kind of harsh. Well, what other colors did you come in? Do you come in white? Yeah, but then this one I think has to be black because the windows are black and the column and spandrel are black. I also, just for the record, I don't like this pairing, but I don't know what else to do. And I wanted it to be an open kitchen, which I guess it doesn't have to be. I wanted it to feel like a little bit closed off. But what I like about spandrels is that you can use... I like to put hanging plants in them. I was gonna maybe try to get through today without a nap. I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Like sometimes I'll do some stuff like this. So you got cute hanging plants in there. If you do them this way, they make up like a long distance heart. And then I love to use these, but again, they're really big and like low to the ground. Oh, we could put in like this big hanging pot in the indoors. That's cute. So they got lots of indoor plants. I might have to make it smaller. We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, I want like this kind of thing. So it's like a nice open hanging. Okay. Let's just start putting stuff down. I like, oh my gosh. Cool Kitchen and Home Chef Hustle. Home Chef Hustle has some nice blue and yellow options, which would match this. Oops. What do we think? Yellow or blue? What other options do we have? Those don't really work. Yeah, I like them both too. The yellow has this cute, like, speckly. It's hard to see because of the lighting. It's got the cute speckles on top, which I kind of like. Maybe yellow's the way to go. All right, trust the process. I'm just putting some stuff down, and then we're probably gonna have to rearrange a little because I'm not quite sure how I want this to look yet. I could do like a wraparound here. We could have the eternal problem of the counters not lining up. Although recently I saw people just like do it anyway. And I was like, hey, that's actually, you can do that, can't you? Oh, that one actually works okay. There's some of these that they do not line up well at all. So then this is the main kitchen. Well, I don't know if there's enough space for a dining room though. Because I'm going to put like bar stools here. Let's see. This is also a huge kitchen for what this is. I could do like get rid of that. I could bring this. I could bring this all over. Come on. Bring it all over one to clear open like a little more space. We'll see. It might end up going back. I'll probably have to do one more stream of this because I still have to landscape it and stuff. Boo. I think Lovestruck had some nice bar stools, but I like these too. Do they actually clip to this? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see. Oh, I wish that fit better with the whole vibe because like it does match the wallpaper. I don't like the really dark brown though. This is okay. And then that pulls back in the blue. What all did we get from... Let's see. Okay. Not that much. Ooh, I'd sit in that. Oh, I forgot they brought back the vibrating heart bed. from like the OG Sims. I can't remember. No, you know what? I think that came with Hot Date, which I talked about. That was the one my parents wouldn't let me have because I was 10 or whatever. And they were making a good parenting choice. Okay, so now what we have to do is pop in. I think I want the fridge here. Well, let's see. That might get in the way of my pretty hanging plant. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna go into just Home Chef Hustle. And then, oh, can you imagine a yellow fridge? Fridge of my dreams. This would cover up the ugly way that it, oh no, not really. Still clips into the fridge. Well, I don't know if I care. And then we need a Lelo oven. That. And then we need a sink. Sink, come over here. I like to put the sink in front of a window, but I kind of always mess up placing it. Let's see. Maybe the sink comes over here. We'll do something like that. And then I also like to give them a dishwasher. Oh, that's right. It's like the little guy one. I like how the other one looks better. Yeah. Waffle heart maker. All right. I always make my kitchens like weirdly big. So put this over here. Space out the appliances a little bit. And then, all right, then we'll start putting stuff on it. Gotta do the thing I always do. Put some dishes up there. Dang, I think I want a heart waffle maker in real life. Yeah, they're really cute. Don't you have one that makes some kind of waffle shape? Or am I making that up? I really like this. The stuff hanging from the spandrel. That's also a good way to use the pearl lamps that I really like. I cannot forget to give these people trash. I always forget to do the trash. Snowflakes. Yeah, that's right. Could do garbage in the calendar right here. Yeah, I don't know if this is the final calendar. I just liked it because it had a dog on it. That was really cute. And like the family pictures. I thought that was really cute. Okay. First, we're gonna do some plants because you know we gotta. Oh, you know what else I need? I always forget to do like the cabinets, and that's such an easy way to make it look more full. Here, let's put down some stuff that I don't want to forget though. Spice rack. Ah, we'll do that last. What I need is these. Because I do like to have... Oh, they cover up the windows, which is kind of annoying. I like the corner of these. Yeah, see, I made these like a weird... They're not all gonna line up well, which is frustrating. This would have worked before, but I extended the house by half a tile, or my whole tile. Let's see what we can do. Half tile over the oven. Like, this looks ridiculous. But I'm not really sure what else to do about it. Unless I put the oven over here. Let's see. And then we could have... It still looks so silly. Oh, but I could... Okay, that helps a little. What color, though? It's really hard to color match. I wonder if it's a lighting issue. Because that would be absurd if they didn't give us matching shelf colors, right? I fear maybe that's what they did. This looks like it should be the same color. I just can't tell if it is. I don't think it is. Why would you do this to me? What about a right end piece? If we do it like... What if we do it like this? Okay, then you're only covering the one. And then... This is so silly how long this is going to take me to figure out. Okay. And then... I do kind of like floating cabinets as a divider. So like this is still very much the kitchen. I hate how this looks. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Maybe they're not getting overhead cabinets. But then what can I do instead? Yeah, these windows are going to ruin everything. Or what if I did... like just on this wall. And then they get... That's like something at least. Why is this so hard? But I really like the open cabinet or the open shelving. Dumb. Now you see why I put this off until last. I like how they light up though. So what if we at least put in some shelves? that one kind of clips, but they're all the same, so you can't really tell. That. Nope, hate that. You know, maybe all the storage is on the bottom in this apartment. Down here. I just really want it to work, and I don't think it's going to. How many other shapes do we get? What's outer corner? Whatever it is, it does not want to get placed. Oh, like if you have it wrap around a wall. So that would be like here. Okay. Got it. We're gonna try one more time. Like, these aren't even the same height. Who signed off on this? Janky video game. I want like something. Okay. Can I... This is the Dark Souls of simming. Yeah, because like the half tile doesn't... Okay, that would mean the oven needs to go somewhere else. Somewhere else that would fit a half tile better. Or no. Like, this looks ridiculous, but I still like it better than nothing, I think. And then what about a... So like just the... Is this what I did before and I said I didn't like it and then I redid everything? I think it's exactly what I did before. I need the oven needs to be in an open spot. So this can all be like prep area stuff. Also, oh. There we go. Or this could even come, that could be like the end piece. And then I feel like I don't ever remember to use the like the exhaust fans. Oh, I forgot. Don't worry. Forgot I was playing on live mode, so I had money all of a sudden. It's like, what do you mean I don't have the money for that? I usually build exclusively on build mode. Oh, dang it. It doesn't fit because of the cabinet. It's really cute though. What about you? This one fits. Clips through the window. You know, maybe they're not meant to have one of these. I just want the one that like comes down from the ceiling. Please. Making this so hard. Yeah, maybe they just don't have one. Sometimes I think I need to build entire houses around the way the kitchen's gonna have to be. Alright. Well, that's the kitchen with like a peekaboo into the living room. I need to fit some kind of dining space over here. Even if it's small. I don't care if it's small. That was just the plan, was to have something over here. Did Home Chef Hustle give us any... Do we get a table or anything? No. Trendy table. I was usually really boring. Dining spaces. Is this from Grange Mudroom? It's really cute. I have to make sure there's enough space, so I could do a square one. Actually, that would probably work best. The big ones are also, like, they're all round. Give me a square boy. I mean, I could do... So I'm thinking like 2 chairs on each side. And that would work better with a square table. Go against the wall. Then have 1 on each end and 2 in the middle. That looks really close to the... Well, there's still half a tile. They could still do it. What colors do you come in? Could I kind of match you to the... everything else? I think I used this one in that cabin build that I did. Because it's like weirdly rustic for what this pack is. Yeah, that's almost like a bar top though. What the heck? Do we seriously not have like big square tables? Why are they all round? I just keep scrolling back to see if I'm missing something. Yeah, again, like I tend not to build full dining rooms. So I guess I just assumed we had square tables. All right, let's see what we can do. It's gonna be a little tight, and that's fine. Did that pack? That pack goes with like everything. I wish I'd made the kitchen like 1 tile smaller. No, that'll make it worse. I don't want to do that. Okay. Because this is all... Well, hold on. How bad does this get if I squish it down to like... Yeah, I don't really like those on the window. Like one extra tile would make a pretty sizable difference. Well, let's try it. Are these like silver? So it at least would match the hardware on those. And then we got... Now I need to put something... It's just so tight, but maybe it's fine. Maybe. It's all good. Oh, I like the idea for having like a cool board like that. Oh yeah, that's for the like the decorator path that you can do. Your Sims can be... I got a lot of use out of that. It ends up being like it's basically a pack with an additional career function. And I really liked it. You get to be an interior decorator, and then your sim gets calls from other people, and then you decorate everybody's house. This mirror is the bane of my existence because I love it and it's so tall and you can't change it. Let's do that one. I know I used it in here, but I don't care. I like it. We're gonna need some kind of rug for sure. So maybe today we'll finish the kitchen. And then the kitchen, and then next time we'll do the living room and the like landscaping maybe. I wish this sized down a little better because that feels too small. And that kind of like hangs off the side a little. But I don't want it to clip into the bedroom. Let's see what else we got. I like the rest. I like how everything else has turned out so far. The kitchen is just a silly challenge because of how I shaped it. Oh, you know what? We're definitely not going to finish 100% the kitchen today because I still need to like put clutter out. Oh, maybe. We'll see. I do like that the rug like calls to the blue in the wall because we've pulled the yellow and the pink, and we need a hint of the blue somewhere, so that would be a really nice like pull it back together that way. All right, we need some plants on this table. I always size these up and use them. I think they're really cute. So of those, we're gonna need something. And then, oh, I know. I like to put up these somewhere. Well, they don't really fit. Maybe this is like an art. Yeah, maybe it's all. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, cute. This is just stuff I'd have in my house all the time. Okay. So old, y'all. All I did was rest this weekend. I'm still so tired. Oh, I always like this. They can grab like a piece of fruit. Does it work on... Could I put it on the pillar? I think that's technically breaking it. Well, let's see. We'll think about that one. I love this. It's so huge and impractical. It's really pretty. I haven't saved in a while. What the heck else can we put up here? I use these a lot. I think they're really cute. The little wooden hearts. Ooh, that does not match at all, but I want it. Let's see. No, none of these really work. It's so pretty though. I should do a build like around that. That entire pack is so pretty and impractical. It's the movie pack. Let's see. I wish the corkboard had cuter stuff on it. This is another one. I love this, and I never have any reason to use it. Do any of these colors match anything we're working with? Because they're so, it's so pretty. We could pretend. We could pretend with this one. I just like it so much and I never get to use it. Let's see. It's not that far off. This one also technically fits. You got the pinks and your blues and your yellows. It's just like weirdly ocean themed for no reason, but maybe I want to do that because it's really cute. This one's more like girl powery. They're both really cute. Let's do ocean for now. That also puts some more art on the wall versus just the mirror. Plus this is like the tiny version of that mirror I was using anyway. We need something here in this corner so you know it's gonna be a big boy plant. Where is... There's that big one from Dine Out. Where are you? Actually, there's several. That one's too big. I was thinking this one. What other color pot options do you have? No, that's fine. We do need something here and here. I wonder if... We've got those, like slats. I've seen people use these as, like, plant holders. So you do... Alright, I need to center it a little better. And then, okay. What plants do people use with it? They definitely use The one I've put in the other rooms. So it kind of ends up being like a plant holder. And I really like that. I could do a big one down here and then I could shrink it. So you got like a small boy there. I like that. What colors does it come in? I guess white makes more sense. I just like natural wood color. Oh, that's like a nice off-white. That's pretty. Let's use that one. Does this come in that color? I guess this is also sort of off-white. And I think I want to use the darker versions. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get some lights up in here. Save the game. Hello, what's his face 11? You've arrived at the Kenzie's suddenly very sleepy part of the stream. My thought was, so I decided I was going to stream earlier in the day so that I could take a nap before Cozy Gremlin's stream, if she's doing that. I guess I don't actually know. And Hongshu Mimi, yeah. So I was gonna take a nap, but it's also, despite the snow, it's like weirdly nice out. We're gonna use that over here somewhere. And I kind of feel like I should walk Moose because it's not gonna be nice out. We've entered the season where if it's nice out, you kind of gotta take it. But also, like, I'm so tired from all of the nothing that I did this weekend. Just went for a long walk. It's very beautiful outside right now. Yeah, it seems so nice, but I am so tired. So I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if it's weird to have it in both spots here. What if I center this a little better? I should maybe take this as an opportunity to show off my dang car. I did that. I did do that today. I went out earlier and was like, I'm gonna do this while it's nice out. I don't have to go anywhere today, but I wanted my car cleaned off before I have to go probably to the gym tomorrow. Especially just because, like, yeah, it's pretty nice out. I started Moose on this new joint supplement because I wanted to try. I'm pro like trying other stuff before you try heavy duty medication. And it's probably time. We're getting close to like maybe harder core arthritis meds for him. But I just wanted to try something else before I went on the stuff that can maybe start to bother their kidneys a little. And it is kind of working like a little too well, where he, in combination with feeling better and wanting to play in the snow, I moved like 1 inch this morning when I woke up, and he was so up in my business. He was like, "Oh, hello. Is it time for outsides right now? Because you moved 1 inch, and that means you're awake, and it's time for outsides." So I love that he feels good, but you know. Oh, I don't like how that. I think we're gonna have to pull another one of these. He's just a goblin. All right, I think that dining. Actually, before I do too much, hey girl, can you fit in here? Can you get in here and sit in all of them? Okay, you can. Good. Can you sit in this one? Thank you. Winter storms are like Moose's Super Bowl. He's so happy. Thank you, Elaine. I'll save save the game. But I also, he's so fluffy, and I shave his feet, because he grows like really long hair in between his toe beans, and then when we go for a walk, snowballs form in the toe bean hair, and then he limps, and then he hurts and limps, and that's no good. So, I shave his toe beans, but then he's not as protected from the cold either. So then I just don't know. I don't know how to gauge. I should just go for a drive and see how plowed our walk routes are. Because thankfully, I do live in a relatively walkable area. But there's also long stretches of sidewalk that like sort of belong to the city that never get plowed. So that's always a little frustrating. Okay, I think the dining area is done. It does need a light though. So then I'll need to finish decorating the kitchen, this little entryway, some kind of living room, and then landscaping, which I may or may not do on stream. I feel like it's not interesting to watch me do that because I'm just mad the whole time. It's just so not my thing. We do need a light though. Ooh. I love these pearl ones. I always have to shrink them because they're so low to the ground. This also fits in here pretty well. I use that in the pottery studio too. I like that one. I'm such a simp for like very gentle lighting. I'm one of those big light haters. Hate the big light. Let's see. Well, we'll use that one for now. If I change my mind, I change my mind. Yeah, like that's like a super bright white light. You can change that. You can change the color of any light actually. I like this one too. Do we have any cool like, oh, this would match really well. Cupcake lamp, that's really cute. That matches the colors very well. Let's see. Oh, that jellyfish lamp. She seems like somebody who would have a jellyfish lamp. I actually think I want to use that. Especially because she's got this like ocean sitch over here. Make it a little smaller. She seems like somebody who would have a specialty lamp. Maybe it's fine being the full size. And the one I don't want to forget to have like an accent table over here. Let's see. Oh, that's right, because I was annoyed that they don't have brown. Well, the white one could work too. That's fine. I just want something. And then we'll do like a coat rack. I do also need to factor in a spot for like if she's got a creature where you put the dog food and stuff. This is gonna be coming up the stairs. Alright, she's turning out pretty cute. Again, considering I almost threw the whole thing away. Oh no, I've given myself the chore of putting stuff in all of those shelves, though. All right. Okay, well, I think I should call it there. I could keep going, but I either need to take a nap or walk my dog. Um, so I think we're gonna call it there, and I'll probably stream. I should be able to stream. I'm much less busy in December than I was in November. So, hopefully, I don't know, probably Tuesday, Wednesday ish of this week, I might have some kind of stream. Otherwise, we'll see y'all at Lane Stream tomorrow, at 8 p.m. Central, at Little Gamer Lane. I'll be over there. Thank you for using the Mimo emote. The Memote. I should have named it the Memote. Yeah, we call him his nickname in real life is Mimo. Okay. We'll see how I feel about these. Or if I have to change anything next time we come in, but for now, I'm glad we solved the pottery room fiasco. We're kind of getting there with the kitchen. I think once I put some more stuff in, I just need to like lean into her maximalism decoration stuff, and I think we'll get there. And then I do need to build a living room, but that I don't think that'll take me very long because it'll be easy. Okay, well, I think we're good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining. Happy Sunday. I believe Cozy Gremlin is streaming at 4:30, so I'll be over there later this afternoon. And then we'll see y'all tomorrow at Lane Stream. And have a good rest of what remains of the weekend. And a good start to your week. So, alright, thanks y'all. We'll see you soon.